Hello there, this is Hanina Attar. Today we're going to talk about Project 2 for psychology subject for first time. We're going to talk about the classical conditioning. What is classical conditioning? Conditioning is a type of learning that involves stimulus-response connections. But classical conditioning is a simple form of learning in which one stimulus that is usually called forth by another stimulus. This occurs when the two stimuli have been associated with each other. Actually, classical conditions can help people learn to overcome their fears of different subjects and situations. Second, we're going to talk about the stimulus and response of the classical conditioning. We have two types of stimulus, the unconditioned and conditioned stimulus. The conditioned stimulus is the learned stimulus that results in the conditions of response. The unconditioned stimulus is the stimulus that causes a response that is automatically not learned, that also results in the unconditioned response. What means with unconditioned response is the automatic response in return. As we can see here, the dog had learned that the ring equals that the food is ready. This is the conditioned response. This is a learned stimuli. This is the ring is the learned stimuli, and the dog is a response in a conditioned way, in a learned response way. But here the unconditioned stimuli, the natural response, it's the saliva that he comes out of his mouth when he knows that the food is ready. So this is the unconditioned response. It's automatic response due to the conditioned stimuli. The unconditioned stimuli, which is causes a response automatically. Then we're going to talk about the type of classical conditioning that helps in adapting the environment. We have four types. First, the taste of aversion is a learned avoidance of a particular food. That, let me give you an example. If you ate if someone ate sushi and he didn't like, so he got distinguish that he doesn't like sushi, and he got be far away from it. So that means that you make a particular image for your food in your mind, so you get apart from it. Second, you talk about the extinction. It occurs when the conditioned stimulus is disconnected from the unconditioned stimulus. That means that when the man rings the bell for the dog stop for a while, the dog will learn that the bell is no more means that the food is ready. Second is the spontaneous recovery. Organisms sometimes display response that were extinguished early. That means that it's the recovery period when the man starts again after ringing the bells for a while. He will start again ring it. The dog will respond again automatically, but in a less way. Generalization, the act of responding in the same way to the stimuli that seems to be similar. Discrimination, the act of responding differently to stimuli that are not similar to each other. Then we're going to talk about the applications of classical conditioning. Flooding, a person is exposed to the harmless stimuli until free responses to the stimuli are extinguished. That means when someone is free of snakes, so he's in a room full of of very lots of snakes, so he can't go up of his fears. Systematic sensations, people told in relaxation techniques, and then they are exposed gradually to the stimulus they fear. That means when someone's fear of something, they gradually exposed to it, not in a in like not like a floating way. Counter conditioning, a pleasant stimulus is paired repeatedly with a fearful one, contracting the fear. That's for example, when a child fears of rabbit, people can give him like a candy so he could overcome his fears and play with the rabbit. And thank you, that's all.